live? We're live. Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
how's it going?
Hey, Jim Baker here. I'm with Eldar.
How are you?
We just want to do a quick update because we just got brand new breaking news from the IRS that there is an extension of the tax deadlines.
90 days for individuals or corporations. It includes also payment of tax. So 90 days for individuals who owe less than $1 million and corporations who owe less than $10 million.
Yes.
No penalties or interest either.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing for all of our clients is trying to
submit the...
We're going to do extensions still by the same date. I don't know if this extension means that an extension of time to file gives us 6 more months from
Yeah, it
June.
hasn't happened, it's never happened before that the IRS actually waives all the penalties and interest on tax payments. But because of the situation that we're currently living on, they decided to do that, which is going to help a lot of people. And you know, we've seen, especially in the office, that the whole coronavirus is really affecting how everything is working pretty much. While, you know, and the phone goes on.
Live.
Cameraman is fired.
But yeah, like I was saying, we've seen national emergencies like with hurricanes and things. They have extensions of due dates and they waive some penalties. But this is a very extremely broad. Some people thought they were going to do, like there was talk of doing payroll tax holidays, which would have been a lot more costly for the government, but a lot more as my
yeah, I
clients
think
would
the
like it.
government doesn't lose anything on giving those extra 90 days. At the end of the day, they're still gonna have to pay the taxes, but you have a little more time to settle in, to let the commotion pass, which is what's happening right now. There's a lot of hysteria on the streets, and people are not there. There's a lot of misinformation, so that's definitely going to help a lot of individuals and businesses.
Seen a lot more medical misinformation and like product buying guideline misinformation than I have tax misinformation out there. This is the first real information that's actually come out at all.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned, we're probably still gonna shoot to get everything done by April 15th. The quarantine just means that I'll be at my house doing tax returns.
Yeah,
instead
we're
of
not
at the
going to be
office.
working out of the office. As a matter of fact, this is the last day that we are going to be here at the office, but we're still going to be working from home. And, you know, the fact that the IRS has given us 90 days to pay taxes with no interest and waive the penalties tells you the seriousness of this virus. So I want all of you out there to be careful. Even if you think you're not sick or you're young and you're healthy, people around you are not. So it's important that you take care of yourself and also the people that are around you.
And this makes me think that a lot of times the people that don't pay their taxes on April 15th are the people that aren't going to pay it till October anyways, and they usually pay those, like at least for my clients, they usually pay the penalties and the interest for the late payment penalties when they pay on October 15th. So it's just going to be free money for the people that were going to do it anyways.
Yeah, the government is definitely not going to be able to charge the people that were already going to be late, so I guess that's an advantage for them.
So for all our clients who are doing forms 5472, that goes with the pro forma form 1120,
which is a corporate return,
which
so
is technically a corporate return. I assume it falls under that criteria. It's going to be paper filed, and I'm sure it will. In any case, all my clients who have already started work with me, we're still going to get everything out by April 15th. I don't even want to mess around with it when there's no reason to.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could research more into it because this is such a specific form that you know.
Yeah, it's 1120, but it's pro forma 1120,
yeah.
so maybe it's not included. I don't know. The guidance
We'll,
just came out today.
we'll look into it and maybe we'll make a video or just explain exactly what's going to happen with that. In terms of everything else, you want?
Yeah, I wanted to, you know, while we're transitioning through, like the IRS is postponed, whatever, 90 days, so we have 3-month extension, which is pretty cool. We're closing our office, we're doing our social distancing. We already have a small office, but we're closing it anyways, and we're doing our part. I think today the news came out in Miami, where we are, that there's a mandatory closure of non-essential things. It's mostly for gyms and bars that are like kind of required to be closed now, non-essential businesses. And as that happens, you know, we're doing our part too. And I wanted to get your opinion, Eldar, on what you think the local and international effect of the coronavirus is going to have on the like economic effects. Like,
well, it's already having an economic effect. We've seen it in the market, who basically took a hit for the past 2 weeks. It's been dropping, but when you see prices dropping in the market, it only creates more opportunity for those who are prepared. I'm of the opinion that you can only make a lot of money when there is a bear market. You really, when the prices are so high like they've been for the past 2 years, it's very hard to especially if you're interested in investing in stock. It's very hard because the point of entry is too high for a lot of people. So right now, I'm not saying you should invest right now because possibly the prices are still gonna be going down. But in keep an eye out in the market, especially with certain industries that are being affected by this virus, and look for a point of entry that you feel comfortable with. Study the company and go at it.
Well,
I mean, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It never is. There's always ups and downs. The main thing right now is to take care of your health and the health of everybody else around you. So you could, keep on growing your business and yourself.
And people have been talking about, hitting a recession. It's been talking about it for the last couple of years, and this is just a catalyst, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is, and you could. It's what really intrigues me the most is that it basically took the economy from bull to bear instantly. This virus really. And again, it tells you that you should definitely, this is serious concern.
Take it serious,
it's not a joke.
But they said flatten the curve, so it just means instead of everyone getting sick at the same time, everyone gets sick slowly, so hospitals can handle it, and we can all be healthy in the long run. And it's we're all concerned about this. I'm personally more concerned about the microeconomic effect of like the hourly workers, people
for
stuck
sure
at
a lot
home,
of people are
paycheck to paycheck people.
For sure, a lot of people are being hurt by this, and the economy is gonna be, feeling it because think about the bars or the gyms that are closing down. They just can't afford to pay anybody else, so there's gonna be there are already a lot of people being laid off, and that's gonna be hard for them. But we've seen it before, and people have been able to overcome all those issues before. It's not the first time that we go through this.
Well, with I want to cut you off with the way business is done now. There's so much technology, so much can be done digitally, so much can be done remotely. We're in a great position, but I imagine if this would have happened in a similar thing with a crazy outbreak where we're really addressing it strongly and everyone's shutting everything down. If this would have happened 15 years ago, when you didn't have video calls, they weren't as easy to use and stuff like that, it would have been even worse.
I mean, you could say that, but there's a lot of misinformation being spread around, and it's made easy by the same technology.
The hack machine.
You're
right. Yeah, that's funny.
We're in a point in our lives that we really have to absorb all the information that we have around us and then make a decision. What I could tell you is that the people that are being laid off, take the time to improve yourself, grow as a person, and try to see. Find a different field maybe.
There's a lot of online resources to learn stuff. Where you're watching me right now on YouTube, where you're here, there's a lot of opportunities for stuff like that. And that's how our businesses, we do digital services, and our business has evolved to a lot of helping businesses expand to the United States and things like that. And that's all basically delivered digitally. You don't have to come here and do it. And it didn't necessarily come through be invented from a disaster. It came through finding out what our clients needed. But just keep educating yourself, like Elder said, and look for things you can do to help. And I guess on that note, really, I wanted to mention that we are still operating. We're still doing business. You can still call our office line. You can still comment in the YouTube below. Be sure to subscribe. We have our other Spanish channel, Tu Empresa en America, that we're using and we're promoting, and it's basically trying to do all Spanish channel, all English channel, to make it less confusing for our viewers. And if you want to pay less in taxes, you want to expand your business, you want to immigrate to the United States, you want to do any of these things, international wise,
we're here to help. We never stop working.
Yeah, we're here, and I guess the last live we're gonna do in the office for a little while. But
so be safe out there. Take care of yourself and your loved ones, and we wish you the best of luck. We're here to help in any way we can.
Yeah, send us an email. We'll be in touch. Thanks, everyone.